Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday. It is the 23rd of June 2023. Actually, no rain for the moment. It's coming later though. They've already said it's coming later. But right now it's very nice out, so I will definitely take that. Before we jump into this video, I do want to remind you real quick, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock, so I would encourage you all to join me then. I got to get on this pile and get more gravel moved around. I want to put some more up and through here because it's getting worn a little bit, but I'm going to continue over here as well and work on that. So you can see Dave had his truck was here, and so we got to get all that stone moved around, but we'll get to that. All right, let's get into this video. I just saw this thing, and this, I'm going to tell you what, to me, this is a slap in the face, an absolute slap in the face, number one, and I'll explain why in a second. But also, it goes to show how weak people are now. Okay, see over there, look at how dark that looks over there, but over here it's not too bad. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Anyway, sorry, just something I noticed. So there's a meteorologist that's been a meteorologist for like 10 years, and he's does the weather, but everything he does, he's always talking about, this is all related to climate change. That's all related to climate change. And I guess he's a, big climate change guy, which is his right to think whatever he wants to think, correct? I mean, I believe so. Even if we don't agree with him, or I don't agree with him, or you don't agree with him, he has the right to spew whatever he wants. But as a weatherman, he should be focusing on doing the weather, not pushing his own agenda. That's just an opinion by me, okay? So apparently, he had some correspondence with a gentleman that was, hateful in nature. You're a public figure. You put yourself out in public, you're going to get hate. That's just a fact, absolutely a fact. That's what happens. If you've been doing, he's been a meteorologist for 10 years, he's probably received some hate. Well, he has decided to leave being a meteorologist because he says he has P.T.S.D. now. Okay, because of the hate that he got, especially from one gentleman. They did track the guy down, and the guy ended up getting a $150 fine for his, his hate towards this guy, in threats or whatever and stuff like that. All right, so that's what happened. But this guy's claiming he has PTSD because of this, emails and the hate that he received because of his stance on climate change and all this type of stuff. And I'm going to tell you why. So first of all, it really pisses me off because go talk to a combat veteran that's actually dealing with PTSD from the violence and the trauma of what they've seen, what they've had to do, watching their friends die around them. That's PTSD, folks. Or somebody who has been violently raped and they are dealing with the aftermath of that for the rest of their life. That's somebody that has PTSD. Because somebody sent you an email with a threat. You're so weak, you're such a wussy bag, if you will, that you feel like you have PTSD because of it. When I saw that, and so he's leaving being a meteorologist, he's going to focus on his family and climate change and all this type of nonsense. All right? And I saw this thing, and it really irritated the crap out of me, because I thought to myself, why don't you come and try be a YouTuber and deal with the hate from that? Put yourself out there and see how the hate is with that. It drives me insane. Folks, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to run down the list, right? I have been swatted twice. No, I'm sorry, swatted once. I have had CPS called on me twice with my children when we first moved off grid. I've had people call the police. I was falsely charged with a crime that was later thrown out in court. You want to talk about dealing with stress? How about that? That's stressful. Dealing with the daily barrage of people making hateful comments or hateful emails and sending all that crap to you on a daily basis. Let's talk about that. You want to talk about having a legitimate... I had to come out here to look to see where the bees were at. Yeah, and I think I'm going to have to change out their water today. I figured I'd walk up here and look and see while I was here. But yeah, that's dealing with PTSD, if you would have it, okay? I don't have PTSD. I don't claim to have PTSD. You know, you're going to you put yourself in the public eye, you're going to have to deal with crap. But to be so weak that because of a couple of emails and somebody saying hateful things to you, you know, you're claiming that you have PTSD, that really upsets me. Really, really upsets me. Because that is a disservice to all the people that really have PTSD. I mean, if you were in a bad marriage and beaten for years by a husband or a wife, it does go both ways, okay? Look, she's going to come out behind that tree. So, here she comes. Those are people that are dealing with true PTSD, not some meteorologist that's pushing his agenda down people's throats, and then because somebody doesn't agree with him and says a couple of mean things to him, he feels like he can claim PTSD. That, like I said again, that really, really irritated me. And I'm going to tell you, like I said, I mean, you ask any YouTuber out there, go ask Angry Prepper, go ask Magic Prepper, go ask Southern Prepper 1, go ask Wrangle Star, anybody out there that has a channel that has a decent number of subscribers. Ask them what they deal with constantly because of people that don't like them for whatever reason. They don't agree with them, and so they're going to say hateful and mean things. You know, my thing has always been this, all right? And here's kind of where I've always stood. You can say whatever you want about me. I could care less. But you leave my family out of it, you know. You hate me, that's great, but my family's done nothing to you. And so, you know, that's kind of where my line is. And, and I will make this promise to anybody out there. You can be traced. I know the right people that if I want to trace you and find out who you are and where you are, I can find out where you are. Being a troll, whatever. You start going after my family, I'm going to come and I'm going to visit you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I had somebody way back in the day had demanded that I take a video down that I did. And I told this individual, I said, my name is not Troy. I said, I will show up to your house. And I did it on video. And I said, you won't like the outcome of that. And he left me alone after that because I'm not Troy. Troy is a nice guy, but he lets people bully him. And ain't nobody's going to be bullying me. You know, you want to be a keyboard warrior, knock yourself out. But, there's no way I'm going to sit there and take crap and, that's not going to happen. But anyway, I just felt that meteorologist did a huge disservice to people who really are truly suffering from PTSD. We have such a weak society now that if their feelings get hurt or somebody says the wrong thing to them, they're all claiming that they have PTSD now, which is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Grow up. life sucks sometimes. You're going to deal with people that are a-holes. That's the reality of it. Anyway, so that's my rant for today. I just thought I would share that with you. Once again, please join me tonight for the live stream. We will be doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So, you know, I just, like I said, just my take on it. I don't like false claims of people saying that they have something when clearly that's not going to be a reason. Is it upsetting? Do you not like it? Sure. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, too many weak people nowadays. That's the problem. Anyway, guys, remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.